Opening face-off just moments away. The Canucks take possession to get this one underway. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Fired up to start the game, get everyone in it. Instead, you're on your heels. You're taking a 2-minute minor.
Our first look tonight at their power play unit.
An opportunity here to go 1-by-1 on the power play. You know they worked on this in practice. It's something you do, your repetitions. This is what prepares you to be big in these moments.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Centering feed. Oh, he comes up with a stop. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. The Ducks win the defensive zone face-off. And they get the puck out. Vancouver's got a hold of it along the wall. Feeds it over to Hoglander. The Canucks are across the line and into the offensive end. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Dostal! Paling's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Anaheim's got possession here in their own end. Trying to clear, and that's off the glass and out.
And there's one non-negotiable if you're going to be on a PK, James, and that is you got to get the clear, and this is done perfectly.
Carlson's got the puck in his own zone. Anaheim's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. Anaheim's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Shot right in front. Denies him.
This is an impressive save right here, James. I mean, there's a ton of net front presence, and so a lot of traffic that he has to battle through to find the puck, and he does.
They score! And just like that, it's a 1-0 hockey game.
No, they started like a freight train just steamrolling their opponent, James. I mean, they really dictated right from the onset of this game. That tells me one thing. They were prepared coming in. It's always tough when you're sitting in the penalty box, James, and you're hoping that your team doesn't get scored on, and then you hop on the ice and you're delivered a pass, and you're able to get into the play and execute. That's retribution at its finest.
Anaheim's got the game's first goal here in the first, and perfect road approach, right? Silence the crowd, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, and you got to start with some energy, and you got to get your lines into the game right away, and that's exactly what they did. They were like a wave of momentum, and they capitalized on their opportunity.
To the front, and that's blocked from someone in front. From the right side, they gain the zone. Pokes it away in his own end. Slides it back to the blue line. Puck picked up by Trouba. Sends the pass over. That knocks him off the puck. Carries it in. Moves it quickly over to Besser. Makes the save, but barely with that one. Vancouver's going to play it from the corner. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. The Ducks win the draw here in their own end. Now a quick pass to Vetrano. The Ducks take it across the line. Picked up along the boards by Vetrano. Oh, what a save in front. And he slides it quickly to Carlson. And another save.
Beauty save back there. He's really owning his crease.
Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Blueger's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. And that's knocked knocked away in the defensive end by Lacombe. Takes the feed. Denies him in front. There's the whistle. Let's get the call for the officials.
So the penalty killers are going to have to be the task on this one, protecting that one-goal lead. Power play, then to even the score here, James. It is massively important that they create some kind of momentum in their favor on this one.
Right in the low slot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. And the puck clears the zone. Takes a bump but hangs on. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Grabbed along the boards by Minchikov. Vancouver's got possession of the puck. The Canucks gain possession in their own end. And now he moves it quickly to Kane. Anaheim's got the puck shorthanded. And some good footwork to kick it away. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. Oh, and a nice job getting the puck out of the zone.
First you got to get it, so the PK unit does a great job reading where that puck is going to be able to retrieve it. Then you got to get it down the ice, recognizing the glass is the best option. Perfectly executed. Carlson's penalty is almost expired.
Dostal's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Rossi's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. The Canucks win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. The Ducks get back to even strength as the penalty-killing unit delivers.
Well, that's a missed opportunity, James. An opportunity to get the equalizer on the power play. Now down by one at even strength. They're going to have to find a way to muster up some energy. That one was deflating.
Big time stop there. The Canucks get a hold of the puck along the boards. They've really got on their heels here now. There's a hit on the play. Works it across to Pettersson. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Killorn. And that goes off someone in front that doesn't reach the net. Denies him again.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
More than half the frame has been played here. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Oh, what a scores! It's in the back of the net, and I think he knocked it in there, Cheryl.
Oh, that is such a deflating goal and a real tough one for him to take. I think he lost sight of it, didn't know where it was, and as he turned around, he knocked it himself. Oh, that's a tough one to take.
The Ducks have been the better team in this first period. More scoring opportunities, and as a result, more goals. Big-time stop.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Sends the pass in front, and that chance is blocked. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. And it's kicked away. Takes the feed. Great reach with the poke check. And he's ridden off the puck. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Puts it in deep. Picked up along the wall by Terry. Puck grab by Pettersson. The Ducks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And now he moves it to Harkins. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Puck scooped up by Kane. And he slides it quickly to DeBrusque. Sends a pass over. The Ducks get a hold of the puck in their own end. And now he angles it across to Harkins. Still keeps a hold of the puck. And now it's grabbed by Hronek. Grabs the puck. Slides it across to Höglander. Gaining momentum along the boards. Broken up by Lacombe. Handles the puck. And that's knocked away by Pettersson. And it's a quick pass to Rossi. Oh, and a good textbook hit there. With possession along the wall. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us. Both teams are back at center ice, and we are ready to get period number 2 underway. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Canucks are behind in this game, and that's exactly where they should be, James. They just haven't managed the puck, and they've turned it over way too many times.
Vancouver's on the attack. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. The Ducks gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Vancouver's got the puck. Passes the puck over to DeBrusque. Shakes off the coverage. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. Tries to feed it over to Vatrano. Here's a shot and makes the save. And now he tries to get it across to Besser. And he slides it quickly to Hronek. Scooped up along the wall by Terry. Quick feed to Granlund. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. And that's intercepted by DeBrusque. The Ducks going to work on offense. Tremendous stop by Lankinen. Here's a short pass to DeBrusque. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. There's a great glove save by Dostal. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Anaheim's got the decided edge in the shot department here tonight in the second period, and they continue to lead. Vancouver's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Gets in front of it. Dostal's going to keep and hang on for the whistle and just slow it down a little bit here.
As a goaltender, you always have to be mentally focused and ready to make a save, James. He hasn't been busy this period, but they're in the lead, so it's a safe play. He elects to hold on.
Carlson's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Anaheim's through center and now in the offensive end. Uses the force on that hit. Still lots of time left here in this frame, and it's a comfortable 2-0 lead we're looking at right now. Carlson's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Let's it go! Knocked off the puck. Vancouver's got it into the offensive zone. And that goes off a player in front. Anaheim's got the puck along the wall. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. Here's a chance! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. Blueger's gained possession and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Vancouver's got a hold of it against the wall. Through center. Moves it to O'Connor. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Sends it out front. And he elects not to shoot and will hang on to the puck. The Ducks will play it in their own end. Shot! Turned aside with a glove by Lankinen. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Anaheim's message going into this one when we talked to them at the morning skate was to get a lot of pucks on net. They've done just that, and they lead as a result. Taken by Carlson. Oh, and he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Carlson. Looks to get the puck over to Vatrano. Quick shot! Turns it aside with the glove. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Past the midway mark in this period. The Ducks are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. And that's deflected off someone in front. Receives the pass. He's got a step. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Takes the feed at the back end. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. With the blast. Stopped by the goaltender. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Both teams readying here for the face-off. They win the draw and go on the attack. Centering feed. And that's intercepted. Pedersen's gained the line and on the attack. Fires it. Huge stop by Dostal. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Carlson's lugging the puck. Quick pass across to Granlund. And that one's picked off. Puck picked up by Terry. Takes the pass. And he hangs on to the puck. Fires it into the offensive zone. Slides it diagonally to Kane. Back at the point, they set it up. Here's a chance. Denies him in close.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is in that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes a save.
Here in the lane going to the frame. The Ducks lead this one 2-0. Taken along the wall by Pedersen. The Ducks will play from the defensive zone. One-on-one with the goaltender. What a save by the Tindy there.
Well, he's exuding a ton of confidence, not sitting back in his neck, challenges and makes a save.
The Ducks look to start the transition game. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Vancouver's got the puck in the defensive end. Stopped by the goaltender. Does it again with the stop.
Lankinen's been a game saver here tonight, James. I mean, his team certainly did not come to play. He's been consistent in the crease and given them an opportunity. But if they don't find a way to rally, man, this is going to be a blowout.
Pedersen's won the draw inside his own end. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. The Canucks looking against the half wall. Oh, he got huddled by Dostal.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments.
Who do you think is the fastest skater? We'll answer all of those questions in our skills competition. For tickets to one of the competition.
The moment of truth has arrived for both these teams. Third period action set to go. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Canucks need to find a way to own the puck, James. There's way too many turnovers in this one, and they haven't found a way to generate offense. They need to support the puck carrier, and they need to generate some offense.
Anaheim's got a hold of the puck now. Nice zone entry on the left side. And that's poked away by Pedersen. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Picked up along the boards by Besser. Aggressive play with the puck check, and it pays off. They fight for it along the boards. Pedersen stick handling in his own zone. Puck grab by Kane. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Here's a shot. Oh, much respect as he blocks that one. Anaheim's got it in their own zone. Quick pass to Granlund. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. And that's poked away. The Canucks have it from their own end. Here they come up along the wing. Anaheim's grabbed a hold of the puck. Oh, he just got thunderstruck.
Well, he did. I mean, closing so quickly. No time and space there, and just crushes him.
What a hit.
He's a power forward, and part of his game is delivering and executing hits. Well, he certainly did there.
Knocks the puck loose. Huge steal at his own end. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Vancouver's got a hold of it along the wall. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Fires it on net. Fantastic save. Loose puck battle along the boards. Anaheim's got it in their own zone. Wants an open space at center. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. Drives to the sweet spot. Vancouver's gained possession along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Pedersen. Up the neutral zone now. Moves it quickly over to Carlson. The Canucks take possession in the defensive end. Bluger's got it on the offensive end. Quick feed to O'Connor. Huge save on the play! Oh my goodness, wow!
Absolutely incredible that he could extend himself like that, James, and be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save.
The Canucks take it along the wall. And that's blocked in traffic. We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play.
Well, let's reflect on that save again. I want to see it because in real time, I thought that puck was going in, James, but he manages to find it. Like, listen, you don't make those saves in practice. You know why? You don't have that level of desperation. This is urgency. This is instincts, and he makes an unbelievable stop.
The Ducks have shown no signs of stopping putting pucks on net, and they lead it here in this third. Anaheim's going to start with the puck in their own end. Takes the feed ahead from the left side. Vancouver's got possession of the puck. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Stop that one. Lankinen's got the puck, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Well, and this is a huge play right here. Just recognizing the tempo of the game and being able to dictate it. He's done it all night.
Here in the back half of this period, Anaheim's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. Centering feed! He scores! What a play!
I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
The Ducks are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving, holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Angles it over to Zellweger. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
Well, the body language on the bench says it all, James. They're all looking up at the time on the clock to see if it'll continue to run because they got to kill off this penalty when they're down a bunch of goals.
Well, this gives us our first chance to take a look at the team's power play unit.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
The Ducks are on the attack. Here's a short pass to Terry. Vancouver's got the puck shorthanded. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. Takes the shot. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Carlson's ready for the draw as they will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Carlson's ready for the draw on this man advantage. Vancouver's won the faceoff. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Picked up along the wall by Killorn. Drives to the paint. Big stop by the goaltender right in front. Moves it to Minchikov. A shot. Glove save made by Lankinen. Now a quick pass to Carlson. And down he goes as the puck goes free.
10 more seconds.
The Canucks ready to go on the attack. They score! And a shorty at that.
Just love this goal, James. I mean, this is a PK, not just a PK, but a power kill. They go and attack when they recognize the opportunity, and they create this chance, and they put it away. Well, he's been on a heater all game, James. I mean, so dialed in, tracking the puck effectively, controlling his rebounds, and this one just squeaks by him. He's going to have a hard time with that one because he just lost the shutout.
The Canucks have to find a way to get a couple more here if they want to try to salvage this one.
Taking calculated risks, James, and jumping into the attack and pressing upwards. Now, you may give up some opportunities the other way, but you got to go for it.
And that one's turned away. Scooped up along the wall by Carlson. And that's just out of reach. Excellent stick work on the play. Takes it and looks ahead. Moves the puck. Makes a save. Gets a piece of it with the glove. From point blank. Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
Vancouver's got the puck. Quick pass to Hronek. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Moves it to Minchikov. The Ducks gain the zone. Nice poke check. The Canucks play it along the boards. Shot. Oh, he made the save. How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it.
Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call.
Let's have a look at that last save again. It was absolutely incredible. You're under pressure, you're under attack, really under siege, and you find a way to get to the puck. This is the stuff that champions are made of.
Here in the later stages of this period, 3-1 is where we're sitting. Fans being treated to a lot of offense thus far. Pettersson's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack.
Center bears down on that bottom hand, a clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this tired group.
Moves it to the middle, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Chance at empty net here. Scores into the empty net, and that should probably wrap this one up.
Yeah, well, it'll seal the deal, James. The insurance marker, and a lot of fun as well. Goal scoring is fun. Doesn't matter how it goes in, even if it is an empty net. Well, you create offense by moving the puck, and that's exactly what he does here. He knows how to manipulate his opponent to open up the lane, but it's all about the pass. It's got to be on the money if you want to do something with it.
Anaheim's put in one of their most complete efforts that we have seen in quite some time, up big time late in this third. And off the draw, they win the faceoff. And now it's over to Killorn. And he takes the feed. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Vancouver's looking to break out. Shot! Oh, and he stops that one. And one last save. Anaheim's coaches have to be impressed from what they're seeing from their players tonight. All sorts of scoring chances, and they lead late in the third. Takes a shot. There's the final horn, and that'll do it here this evening. Anaheim's a winner tonight, and they do it starting with the face-offs.
Yeah, they were cheating the best too, weren't they, James? And getting away with it. But it's all about knowing the details when you're at the dot. They executed perfectly.
You ain't trying if you ain't cheating. Great night of action on the ice, and I can't wait to do it again. I know you can't wait either, so we'll see you next time, and real soon, then.